A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. Stay with us for all the action on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Brazil versus Morocco.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Issa Diop plays alongside Nayef Aguer in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The wait is over. Now we're in business. Casemiro. And a clear foul. Aguer. It's a neat move. And he stopped them in their tracks. Mateus Cunha. Now Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Could be troublesome. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here's the replay, and they get this just right, don't they? The timing of the pass is absolutely brilliant.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Sufyan Amrabat. And tidily played.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Nicely timed tackle. Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Ezalzouli. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Sufyan Amrabat. El Kadi. And it's with Amrabat. Playing with a flow and intensity. Ayoub El Kadi. Playing with patience. Nice looking pass. A good looking ball. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Casemiro. And credit due, a good intervention. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Alexandro now. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Mateus Cunha. Oh, that's splendid play. Will it be? Oh, might have been his second of the game.
Well, he's already got one to his name, and that was another decent chance there.
But he's gone short with it. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Ezalzouli. Aguerd. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
Now, where's the penetration?
Trying to plot a route. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. Lovely intricate passing. Can he play it in? No-nonsense clearance. Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Now a decent position. Just the clearance that was called for. Throw in for Brazil. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Here's Rafinha. It's with Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Here's Rafinha. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Nayef Aguer. Now with Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Nice sequence this. And that's where to send it. Let that pass all the way, cutting it out. Mateus Cunha. Now Casemiro. Alexandro. Rafinha. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Good ball over the top. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Sufyan Amrabat. Teammates available. Intercepted effortlessly. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Gabriel. Rafinha. Alexandro. Marquinhos. And Brazil in a position of menace. Sufyan Amrabat. Promising pass. Chance to play it in. Attempted to place the ball in the back of the net, but not going according to plan. Casemiro. Rafinha. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Casemiro. Vinicius. Still could be dangerous. Rafinha. And here's Cunha. Can they set up a chance? Now Casemiro. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
They got everything right there.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Sufyan Amrabat. Sufyan Amrabat. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Not forcing the issue, great composure. Ayoub El-Kabi. That's a nice ball. Oh, stuffed out the threat. Might lead to a chance. Alexandro doing the blocking. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can he level it? And agonising for them. A certain chance to square this game.
Well, you can't get away from it. That's a wasted chance to get back on level terms here.
Casemiro. Really good interception.
Read it really well.
Sufyan Amrabat. Plenty of support here. And it's with Amrabat. Will it be? And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Mateus Cunha. Now there to intercept. Sufyan Amrabat. Impressive build-up. And whipped into the box. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Marquinhos. And well positioned to clear.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Gabriel. And here's Cunha. And passing it through. Rafinha. Spot on with that tackle. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Vinicius Junior. Pointing strongly to win the ball. Sufyan Amrabat. Ezalzouli. Nice looking move this. Oh, might be. Vital block there. Well, trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. And there's the delivery. Well, they can bring it out now. Promising possession, this. Just lost the momentum.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Rafinha. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Encouraging move this from Brazil. Could be threatening. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Oh, could be an opportunity here. More fine build-up. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And he stopped them in their tracks. And a corner to Brazil, and maybe an opportunity for them to make it look even better. Trying to pick out a teammate. Great weight on the pass. And swiftly ending that attack.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Sufyan Amrabat. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Mateus Cunha. Now Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Showing good situational awareness. Sufyan Amrabat.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and up to a point they've looked threatening, but they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Well, that's right, and unusually they don't have the ball on this occasion. Trying to tee it up. And an opening! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, this is a very good finish. He just does enough to get it over the keeper. He'll certainly be pleased with that.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Issa Diop. Nayef Aguer. El Kabi. Brahim. Top class defending. Sufyan Amrabat. Composed and patient passing. That should be the keeper's ball. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Alexandro. It's with Gabriel. Casemiro. Here's Marquinhos. Gabriel. Rafinha. Alexandro now. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Ezazuli. Brahim Diaz now. Abdessamad Al-Zuli. And it's with Amrabat. Hakimi. Finished into the penalty area. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Just the challenge that was required. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Ayoub El-Kabi. Sufyan Amrabat. Ayoub El-Kabi. And it's with Amrabat. Danger still on. And problem solved for now. Casemiro. Well, now they have possession. Mateus Cunha. Casemiro. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the first half story of Vinicius Junior at his dazzling best. Terrific stuff from him.
Well, that was a magnificent first half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick. His all-round game was so inventive, it was clever and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score if he continues that form in the second half?
So they get the second half going here. Composed play and possession.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Casemiro. Now a decent position. Just straying offside. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. And there's the feed into the box. It might still be problematic. Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Through to the keeper. Alexandro. Nicely constructed. But the danger averted for now. Al-Zuli. it's with Amrabat. Can they chisel open the defence? But then the one that goes astray. Mateus Cunha. Now opening things up. And a clever piece of defending. Ezalzouli. And it's with Amrabat. Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. Ayoub El Kadi. Hakimi. Read it well. Casemiro. The confidence really coming out.
I have to say, they look so composed on the ball, don't they?
Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Sofiane Amrabat. Promising as they look to level it. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflection from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
So a personnel change then. Who can he pick out? And foiled against the crossbar. Oh, looked rushed there. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Marquinhos. Composed and patient passing. They'll have no intention of losing out. And a very good challenge. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. El Kabi. And the defensive intervention there. Now what can they do from here? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Showing good ball control. Sofiane Amrabat. And he read it well, intercepting it. Now Brazil could be onto something. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Brahim. Productive pass. And the keeper was there to make the catch. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Crossing into the middle. Taking care of business defensively here. Brahim. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Unahi. So half an hour remaining. And rewarded for that high press. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. El Kabi. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. Alexandro now. Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Unahi. It's with Diaz. Azadine Unahi. Brahim. Lovely intricate passing. Can they set up a chance? Brahim. And look at this! Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Here it is now, a substitution.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Super pass. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Brahim. Unahi. Oh, it might be. Oh, super goalkeeping. Fingertips in this case. Who's going to get on the end of it? And knocked out of there. Alexandro. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Lucas Paqueta. Now Casemiro. Casemiro. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Sofian Amrabat. Brahim Diaz now. And it's with Amrabat. El Kabi. Sofian Amrabat. Well, they keep the ball moving. Promising pass. Just the challenge that was required. Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Marquinhos. On to Paqueta. And into the last 20 minutes. That's a good-looking ball. Getting in there to intercept. Could be a chance to break. Ball retention is often part of it. Can they use it to their advantage? Tenacious challenge!
What a piece of defending that was.
And they keep it moving. Oh, read it really well. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Oh, but the keeper shot to it. Read that superbly. Gabriel. Now Casemiro. Very effective pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, who can he play it to? He'll have no intention of losing out. Abdessamad Al-Zouli. Nayef Aguer. Unahi. Plenty of options. Sufyan Amrabat. And playing it through. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. To give them the advantage. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Gabriel. Here's Rafinha. Alexandro. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Cunha. Good patience. And options in the centre. Textbook defending inside the box. Could catch them on the break. Sufyan Amrabat. El Kabi. Azzedine Unahi. Showing good ball control. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, it might be. Will it be? The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Mateus Cunha. Possibilities for them to counter. Will he play it in? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Brahim. Azzedine Unahi. El Kabi. Unahi. Good weight on that pass. And they still have designs on the win. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Mateus Cunha.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Al-Zouli. Eyeing an opening. Azzedine Unahi. Sufyan Amrabat. It's with Diaz. Promising looking ball. Superbly read and executed. Mateus Cunha trying to influence the game from a deeper position. Vinicius Junior. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Sufyan Amrabat. Unahi. If they can finish here, that might be that. But really sticking to their task defensively. Aguerd. Now, options are plenty. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Sufyan Amrabat. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And it's with Amrabat. Might lead to a chance. Well, the attack fizzled out. Mateus Cunha. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Substitution time it is here. Wins it for them. There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. So they restart the game, and time is running out. Nayef Aguerd. Unahi. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Sufyan Amrabat. Holding on to it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Now a decent position. Cunha. This could finish it. But no, the chance goes a-begging. Goodness gracious me.
Well, you just wonder, will that come back to haunt them? He has to do better there.
And support available. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. But no card handed out.
Well, I'm surprised by that decision, to be honest.
And this could really make certain. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Keeper goes one way, the ball goes the other. Good strike.
a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Unahi had no interest in losing possession. Hakimi. On the ball, Diop. Ezazuli. Sofiane Amrabat. Just the challenge that was required. Bremer. That's a lovely ball. And quick thinking defensively. And that will be a Brazil ball. Bremer. Paqueta. The cross is on. Good idea. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Sofiane Amrabat. Confident attacking play. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
You're absolutely right. They really struggled to get...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Brazil versus Morocco.
The scene is set, two good teams, great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson begins in goal. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Issa Diop plays alongside Naïef Aguer in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. And nicely over the top. That's a nice-looking ball. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. El Khabi. And that's not going to worry the keeper.
Well, the idea was right, not the skill level.
Casemiro. Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Rafinha is with Vinicius Junior. Possession changing hands. Sofiane Amrabat. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Needs an accurate cross. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Rafinha. Ezalzouli. Oh, this looks useful. Brahim. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Marquinhos. Alexandro now. Rafinha. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Vinicius Junior. It's not a bad ball. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. El Kadi. Well, that one has promise. And danger averted. Well read.
Good reading of the game.
Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Danger building. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Sofian Amrabat. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Oh, great defending. Marquinhos. Successfully cut out. Now, who can he play it to? That's a good-looking ball. Sofian Amrabat. Can he? Well, he failed to deliver that time. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Alexandro now. Gabriel. Alexandro. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, then the one that fails to hit its target. Promising position, this. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great vision. sets up. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz now. Good looking move.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Ezalzouli. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. And here's Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Alexandro. Rafinha. Alexandro now. Here's Rafinha. And good anticipation. El Kabi. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Given away by Brazil. Decent idea. Oh, looked rushed there. Could be troublesome. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Can they forge ahead? Great defending. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Mateus Cunha. On attacking possibilities. Cross could be useful. Can he apply the finish? Casemiro. Foul there. Free kick awarded. To win it back. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Aguerd. Brahim. El Kabi decides to move back a bit. The ball back with Brazil here. Alexandro. Alexandro now. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Well, good run and good ball control. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Sufyan Amrabat. And easily intercepted. Gabriel. Mateus Cunha. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Casemiro. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Now it's turned into a bit of a slog out there.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. He read it well defensively. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Can they carve out a chance? Vinicius. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal. Well, you can understand Ancelotti's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Issa Diop. Now with Hakimi. On the ball, Diop. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, good idea. Ayoub El Kadi. It's a neat move. And it's with Amrabat. Well read to put an end to that attack. And moving it forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Casemiro. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Just the challenge that was required. Well, standing off them here. Are they being too passive? Exquisite pass from Casemiro. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz now. Can they set up a chance? Well, showing good patience. Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, the post denied him.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. You have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Rafinha. Alexandro now. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
Vinicius Junior. Well, got into position brilliantly. Superb effort to keep it in. Mateus Cunha. Casemiro. And here's Cunha. Rafinha. Can he deliver? And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Let's see about the delivery. They didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. Gabriel. Here's Rafinha. And he read it well, intercepting it. Hakimi. That's a useful cross. And a time for calm on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Strong hand on that one. It looked like a free kick. Brahim. El Kabi. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Gabriel. Here's Rafinha. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Alexandro. Here's Marquinhos. Looking good again.
Yeah, they look really dominant at the moment.
Teammates in the middle. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Hakimi. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Could pose a threat on the counter. What a magnificent pass. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
And intercepts again. Hakimi. He's on the run. Who wants to make a challenge? Brahim. Sloppy in possession from Brazil. Ayoub El Kabi. And possibilities here. Hakimi has a go. Ball is loose. Casemiro. And here's Cunha. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, Vinicius Junior, always very effective, and that was the case in the first half. What have you made of his performance up to this point?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Great weight on the pass. They are a goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. And he's fired over the corner. Sufyan Amrabat. That's a lovely ball. And after the clearance, a throw-in. Sufyan Amrabat. Ezazuli. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, crucial interception.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
Casemiro. Here's Marquinhos. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Ayoub El-Kabi. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant. Interesting pass. Very effective passing sequence. Possibilities inside the box. Oh, read it really well. Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. Marquinhos. Is with Vinicius Junior. And Brazil couldn't hang on to it. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level.
It's all good stuff, but they need a goal here.
Might be onto something. Retain. Couldn't grab hold of it. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Using his strength to shield the ball. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Alexandro. It's with Gabriel. Paqueta. Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Can they add to their lead? Good physical play.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Vinicius Junior. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Sufyan Amrabat. Attractive build-up.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They're creating opportunities, and it's surely only a matter of time before they draw level here.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Showing good ball control. Cross could be useful. He's blocked it.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Alexandro. Rafinha. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Hakimi. Very effective pass. Superbly read and executed. And the decision is one of offside here. Trying to tee it up. And the flag does go up, offside. Paquetá. It's with Gabriel. Lucas Paquetá. Now Casemiro. Paquetá. Alexandro now. Gabriel. On to Paquetá. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Really snuffed out the danger there.
30 minutes left for play. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Intelligent ball. Unahi. Very quick thinking there. Lucas Paquetá. Mateus Cunha. Varying his position. Rafinha. Looking for the final pass. Casemiro. Defensive resilience to shut them down. Hakimi. Brahim. Ayoub El-Kabi. Brahim. Azzedine Unahi. Can they set up a chance? Can he? Well, it had a chance, but off the crossbar. And a goal kick. And they will make the change now. Paquetá. And here's Cunha. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And there the move ends for now. Sofian Amrabat. And possession changing hands. Casemiro. Promising possession, this. Azzedine Ounahi. And that's going to result in a goal kick. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Good strong play on the ball. Casemiro. Rafinha. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Casemiro, his pass gobbled up. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Released it nicely. Ounahi. Delivered into the box. Well, a struggle for Brazil to keep the ball. Well, that ball looks promising. Who can he pick out? A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Lucas Paqueta. Favouring possession football. Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. A very effective challenge put in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, the threat could be there. Vinicius Junior. Wonderfully weighted pass. Vinicius Junior. Can they open them up? 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Aguerd. And it's with Amrabat. And the shot off the post and behind for a goal kick.
Well, that's a good effort. He struck it really well. He's so unlucky.
Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Scope for another goal. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Not the pass he had in mind. El Kabi. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, potential danger. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, gliding through. Teasing ball in. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Playing with a flow and intensity. And all eyes on the referee. Penalty given. Chance to even things up here. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, he sees the keeper going a fraction early and just strokes it into the other side. Nice finish. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Mateus Cunha. Top-class defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they take advantage? Teammates in the middle. The injury will mean a stoppage. The referee going down that road, so treatment can be administered now. So following the injury, back underway again here. Nayef Aguerd. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Casemiro. A goal here could settle it. Intelligent defending. Brahim. Flying pass. Well, strong play here. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Now they've decided to make a change. Let's see about the delivery. Could be more trouble. Sufyan Amrabat.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Sufyan Amrabat. Rafinha. And fed forwards. Can he put them in front? Lucas Paqueta. Well, moving the ball well here. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Ezalzouli using his strength to shield the ball. Vinicius Junior. Time running out, but they could yet win it. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, that's a clever ball. Rahimi. Well, the threat could be there. Thoughtful play. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging them to attack now.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Doing everything possible to keep possession. If they can finish here, that might be that. Sofiane Amrabat. Abdesama Ezalzouli. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Paquetá. Rahimi. El Kabi. That's a good-looking ball. Nicely timed tackle. Casemiro. Paquetá. Rafinha. Casemiro. Had no interest in losing possession. Slightly overplayed.
Well, that's disappointing, really.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Sofiane Amrabat. Good weight on that pass. And Brazil losing the ball. Now he must favour the cross. The attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. Mateus Cunha. Will there be late excitement? But they took care of the situation defensively. And he has options available. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. It is to be a throw-in. And there's the whistle. They can't be separated after 90 minutes. Everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Brazil versus Morocco.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Issa Diop plays alongside Nayef Aguer in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Gabriel. Here's Marquinhos. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Gabriel. Casemiro. And danger averted. Well read. And great work to confuse the defender.
Yeah, beat his man brilliantly there.
El Kabi. Oh, this looks useful. And it's with Amrabat. Impressive build-up. Oh, could be. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And Brazil get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Mateus Cunha. And Brazil could get in behind the defence. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Options in the middle. Trying to tee it up. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Mateus Cunha. Promising position, this. A very timely interception. Ayoub El Kabi. And it's with Amrabat. It's with Gabriel. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. Encouraging move this from Brazil. Well, nothing comes of it. Ayoub El Kabi. It's with Gabriel. Alexandro. And Brazil finding room on the flank. Casemiro. Good passage of play.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Now Casemiro. Here's Marquinhos. Casemiro. Now opening things up. Alexandro now. Casemiro. Alexandro. Gabriel. Marquinhos. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Alexandro. Can they set up a chance? Casemiro. Marquinhos. And here's Cunha. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. Will it happen for them? Well, we saw what he was trying.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Sofiane Amrabat. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Still racing forward. Chance just dissipating a bit. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. Beautiful pass. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, what a cutback this is from Vinicius Junior. He really does set it up on a play, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Sofiane Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. Issa Diop. Aguerd. Ezalzouli. Decent looking pass. And played in. And a very fine save. Reading the danger in the air.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop.
Danger building. Must take the lead here. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Mateus Cunha. And here's Cunha. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Oh, quick and slick. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Mateus Cunha. Ayoub El-Kabi. Sofiane Amrabat. And they keep it moving. Fine build-up play. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Rafinha. Oh, in with a chance. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Played over. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
El-Kabi. Really nice looking pass. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Gabriel. Mateus Cunha. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Ezalzouli. And it's with Amrabat. Clean challenge. He has teammates around him. Mateus Cunha. Thoughtful play. Rafinha. Oh, powerful effort. Close. Brahim. Successfully cut out. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Casemiro lost the ball. Flowing here. Moving the ball nicely. Can he put them in front? Intelligent ball. An alert piece of defending. Mateus Cunha. Here's Rafinha. Alexandro. Gabriel. Can they deliver here? And Brazil in a position of menace. Gabriel. Now Casemiro. Oh, magnificent passing.
Yeah, they moved the ball so well.
Marquinhos. Giving the ball away. Casemiro. Alexandro now. Marquinhos. Gabriel. There to win it back. Sofian Amrabat. Ayoub El Kadi. Brahim. And there to intervene. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen.
Well, I think it's fair to say neither team are passing it well.
Casemiro. Now Casemiro. Good patience. Distributing it well. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. And space here on the flank. Good work from Brazil to win the ball back. Plenty of support here. Good ball over the top. And the problem not completely solved. Alexandro. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Rafinha. Maybe dangerous here. Mateus Cunha. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And lost the ball. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. What can they do from here? Oh, managing to beat him. And whipped into the box. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Mateus Cunha. Good-looking move. Well, that one has promise. Corner to Brazil as they look to get back into this game. Delivering it. And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal. Well, that picture says it all. Ancelotti's team are back in the game now.
So underway again at 2-2. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Rafinha. Alexandro now. Marquinhos. And moving it forward. Alexandro. Here's Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Well, it took a deflection. That will be a corner. Playing it in. Not a convincing clearance. Oh, could be an opportunity here. To the centre. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
I think they could have done better there.
Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. But doesn't have to do it on his own. And he fire it towards goal. And possibilities here. And they're almost inviting them to come at them. Marquinhos. Nicely cut out. Penalised there. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Intercepted effortlessly. Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, disappointing end to that. Plenty of support here. And roaming free here. And a bit short with the clearance. Problem solved for now. Abdesama Dezalzouli. And it's with Amrabat. A really good pass. Now he must favour the cross. Takes the shot, and what a magical save! Trying to deliver it accurately. And so it is, the first half story has been written. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, he was excellent in that first half. He almost ran the game at times with his passing ability. Unless he's marked better in the second period, he'll continue to dictate the flow of this match.
So back underway here into the second half. And Brazil showing good width here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Issa Diop. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. Intelligent ball. El Kadi. Oh, chance! And he read him really well. Fine save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And buying them time.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Casemiro. Chance to do damage. Can he score? Capable of so much better from that position. But now we find out it was offside. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Sufyan Amrabat. That's a good-looking ball. And not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play.
Oh, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
And moving it forward. Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, might be. Oh, still not away. Oh, and it goes. Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Marquinhos. Alexandro now. And he read it superbly. Ayoub El Kabi. This looks interesting. Well, just got rid of that one. Throw in here. Room for improvement as throw-ins go.
Yeah, that was a cheap giveaway.
Casemiro. Alexandro now. Rafinha. Casemiro failed to hang on to it. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. It's with Diaz. It's a neat move. Ezalzouli. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Brazil. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Good looking pass. Has the strength to hang on to it. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Very good interception. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Oh, nice ball over the top. High quality defending. Mateus Cunha. Now Casemiro. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Alexandro. Rafinha. Casemiro. Here's Marquinhos. Intelligent defending. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Ayoub El Kabi. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Determined defending. And keeping possession. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz now. And it's opening up. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Minutes to go then. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Intelligent ball. Now Casemiro. Options in the centre. Comes to nothing in the end. So Brazil behind, but what can they do with this corner? What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Playing it in. Well, the keeper really taking charge. Was never going to be denied. Trying to connect. Sufyan Amrabat. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Casemiro. Marquinhos. He's showing good defensive judgment. Mateus Cunha. Well, no luck keeping possession. Rafinha. Sufyan Amrabat. He continues his run. Chance here. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Ball retention so important. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Rafinha. Now Casemiro. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And time for the change now. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. And a chance to whip it in here. And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. Unahi. Now what can they do from here? And a throw-in forthcoming. This looks interesting. That's a very fine claim under pressure. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. Nice looking move this. Surely the equaliser. Using all his... Oh, big moment! And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Disappointed. It looked promising. Plenty of support here. Brahim. This looks promising out wide. Referee had a good view of that one. Did well to win the ball back. Unahi. El Kadi. Able to get his body in the way. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Alexandro is with Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. Casemiro. Now Casemiro. It's with Gabriel. Casemiro. Alexandro. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Searching for the angle. Alexandro now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Could be dangerous. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Quick break could be on. Ezalzouli. And he read it well.
Good reading of the game.
Gabriel. Here's Rafinha. That's a good-looking ball. And he read it superbly. Rafinha. Cunha. Well, that's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. And he's in an offside position. Azzedine Unahi. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And the defensive intervention there. Now the counter-attack looks on. Vinicius Junior. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Casemiro. Can they open them up? And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And a lot to like about this attack. Unahi. Hakimi. Hakimi. Can he put it away? Blocking it. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Ederson. Determined defending. And strong play here. Now options are plenty. But they took care of the situation defensively. attack in the closing phase. Oh, surely! Well, they're still trailing, and time is against them.
Well, it was a big chance and a big miss. That should have been the equaliser. Not long left now. Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Thoughtful play. Not high quality defending. A lot of space to attack. It's a nice looking ball. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? So the current scoreline, 4-2. Casemiro. Here's Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Fine cross into the middle. A gift for any goalkeeper. Brahim. Ezalzouli. El Kadi. Did well to hold on to it. Read it well. Paqueta. Composed play in possession. Ezalzouli. Nice looking pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Lucas Paqueta. Good looking pass.
Yeah, really good vision there.
And played in. But at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Azzedine Ounahi. Ezalzouli. Here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro now. Rafinha. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Paqueta. Casemiro. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Now Casemiro. Paqueta. Casemiro. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Now Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Rafinha. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Nice looking pass. Can he get one back? And that is defending of the highest order.
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Azzedine Ounahi. On the ball, Diop. Unahi. Brahim. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Alexandro. Now Casemiro. Rafinha. Alexandro now. And the final whistle, well, it goes into the history books as a defeat for Brazil, and that's not exactly what they were hoping for, Stuart.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.